Hare Krishna, a very warm welcome to all the dear devotees to our Shloka memorization workshop. This Shloka memorization workshop is a part of our Srimad Bhagavatam study program. In this program, we are uh, doing deep study of Srimad Bhagavatam, but in the workshop, we are trying to memorize some selected verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. So the idea is that the devotees who come to the Srimad Bhagavatam classes, they are given an opportunity to memorize a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, and then in the workshop they recite it, practice it before the audience, and then they explain the word meanings, they explain the translation, and a little bit some brief commentary on the verse. So the idea is mainly to have a deeper appreciation of Srimad Bhagavatam. Uh, in the beginning of Bhagavatam, it is mentioned Pibatam Bhagavat Rasmalayam. So Bhagavatam has to be relished. Relished means, I mean, we can have a cup of tea. No, we don't drink tea. Devotees don't drink tea. Maybe a cup of herbal tea. So when we drink the tea with little sips and enjoying it, then it is very relishing. So similarly, Bhagavatam, one verse, we try to relish it by reciting it, by discussing it like that. So this is the idea. So we will start the class by Mangalacharan prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nashtaprayashva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatyuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Okay, so as I mentioned, the verse today is the 25th verse of 11th chapter of first canto. And briefly, if we have to summarize this verse, we can say that it can be summarized by these words: the Lord's beauty never satiates. The Lord's beauty never satiates. So the verse goes like this: Nityam nirikshamananam yadapi dvara kaukasam na vitrapyanti hidrisha shriyo dhamangam achyutam. So we will give the opportunity to the devotees in the class. So typically the way we try to organize this is by inviting different devotees. They recite the verse, they speak the word meanings, they speak the translation, like that. So we will start with Rakesh ji. Rakesh ji, uh, please, if you can recite the words, you can open your camera and then uh, recite the words before all of us. Are you there? Are you back?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. So please continue.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Nityam nirikshamananam yadapi dvarukokusam na vitrapyanti hidrisha shriyo dhamangam achyutam.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Okay. एक बार और हो जाए.
जी. नित्यं निरीक्षमाणानां यद्यपि द्वारुकोकुसां न वित्रप्यन्ति हीदृश
श्रियो
श्रियो धामांगम अच्युतम.
वेरी गुड. वेरी नाइस.
एक तरह मेमोराइज नहीं हुआ कभी.
नो बॉल. काफी हो गया. काफी हो गया. मतलब इनिशियल for initial learning it is good. It is natural that we will falter at several places, and even if we have to recite before some audience, then there's a little nervousness also. So that also plays part in forgetting the verse. Now, okay. But you made a very nice attempt, Prabhu. Very nice. Please, if you can help explain the different word meanings, specifically the important words.
Nityam, regularly.
Hmm.
Nirikshamananam, those who look at him.
Hmm.
Yadapi, yad, api, although,
Hmm.
api in spite of,
Hmm.
Dwarka, Dwarka, Okusam, Dwarka, inhabitants of Dwarka.
Hmm.
Na vitrapya,
Vitrapyanti. Hmm.
vitrapyanti,
Hmm.
never
Hmm.
vitrapyanti, satisfied.
Hmm.
He drasha, exactly, drasha, sight,
Hmm.
he drasha, shriyo, beauties,
Hmm.
dhamangam, dhamangam, the bodily reservoir
Hmm.
of the infallible Lord,
Hmm.
Achyutam, infallible Lord.
Hmm. Dhamangam Achyutam. Yes.
Achyutam. Although the inhabitants of Dwarka were accustomed to look upon the um, reservoir of all the beauty, the infallible Lord, of the infallible Lord, and continuously, but they did not satisfied. They were not satiated.
Hmm. Hmm. Very good.
They were not satiated.
Yeah. Satiated, you can, the pronouns could be
Satiated.
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 Trupt, trupt,
तृप्त नहीं होते थे.
तृप्त नहीं होते थे. जैसे हाँ, इस्कॉन में डिवोटीज प्रसाद पाकर भी तृप्त नहीं होते हैं. They always demand more, or they always like to have more. So that is what satiated means. Tripti. Tripti means, yes, now we are satisfied. Now
Yes.
we have tasted all type of rasas while eating food. Now really we are satisfied. So, uh, so the devotees of the Lord would have darshan of the Lord, where they will have constant
Regularly.
availability of darshan of the Lord regularly, because Lord was Dwarka Vasi, he was the king of Dwarka, and Dwarka Vasis were the inhabitants of Dwarka. But although they would see him often, but never they will be satisfied. Very good.
Yes.
Very nice, bro. Okay. So now we go to Jivan Radha ji. Jivan Radha Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, now we look forward to hear from you, Prabhuji.
Okay, Prabhuji. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 11, the text number 25. The Lord's beauty never satiates. The verse goes like this. Nityam nirikshyamananam yadapi dvarakaukasam na bhutirpyanti hi dhruvaha sriyo dhamangamachutam.
Very nice, Prabhuji. Excellent. Yes.
Word by word meaning. Nityam means regularly. Nirikshamanana means those who are accustomed. Niriksha means seeing. Nirikshamananam, here the plural. Those who are accustomed to see regularly. Yadapi, although in spite of, and Dwarakaukasam. Dwarakaukasam means the inhabitants of the Dwarkavasis, inhabitants of the Dwaraka. Na vitripti, na means never. Vitripyanti, never satisfied. He means exactly. Drishaha means sight. And Sriyo means the beauty. Damangam Achyutam Shriyam. Damangam is the reservoir of the Damangam Shriyo, that is the reservoir of the beauty of the Lord. Achyutam is the infallible Lord. This is going like that. The translation goes like this. The inhabitants of the Lord were regularly accustomed to look upon the reservoir of all beauty, of the infallible Lord, yet they were never satisfied. They were never satiated.
Very good.
And
Very nice.
points from Prabhupada, I have written 1 or 2 points.
Hmm.
The ladies of the city of, actually, Krishna is entering into Dwaraka from Hastinapur, and he is giving a very good reception. And at that time, this particular shloka comes. The ladies of the Dwaraka, city of Dwaraka, had previously seen the Lord number of times, but yet they were not satisfied. Every time when they look, they observe as the more and more beauty in the Lord. And they find some difference, and they are never satisfied. And according to the law of general material law, one who sees any material thing, even though it looks beautiful, if they after looking for a number of times, that still, it becomes a sort of I mean that
Loses
whatever that
taste.
taste, that this thing that reduces that. But in the spiritual thing, it is not like that. And here the word infallible Achyuta is very, very significant. Although the Lord descends to this material world with a lot of mercy, he is still infallible, whereas the living entities, are fallible, because when they come in contact with the material nature, they lack their spiritual identity, and thus they become subject to they get that subject to the bodily changes. That is, the birth, death, old age,
Correct.
the transformation, deterioration, annihilation, etc. Under the laws of material nature. The Lord's body is not like that. It is transcendental. He descends as he is, and he is not under the laws of material nature. Whereas the laws of the material nature under him, that is inferior energy of the Lord, he is not under them. His body is the source of everything, and his transcendental body is the reservoir of all beauties beyond our experience. There is always manifestation, newer and newer beauty in the Lord, always manifested. Every time you look, the Lord looks more and more beautiful. And these are points I have gathered from Prabhupada's purport. Thank you,
Very,
Prabhupada.
very nice, Prabhuji. Covered all the purport, cover all the word meanings, everything. So very nice, Prabhu. Very much appreciate your effort. Excellent. Okay. So now we go to
About
Manish.
10,
Sorry.
10 or 15, I just want to share some small experience. I started reciting about 10 or 15 shloka, what you have learned, without saying the thing. I was able to do little fluently also. That
Oh.
I want to do. Right from from Janmatisya Yataha, then Dharma Projita, then this one, Nigama Kalpataru, then Prayana Alpa Ayusha, and then the other thing, that this thing, like that, all the shlokas, I was about 10 shlokas, I tried to recite it, and I was able to do without any this thing, mistake. That is, I am trying to do that also, one by one, in the same order in which the classes have been taken. I am doing that practice, and 10, first I took 10 shlokas, and then I started reciting. 1 or 2 things were there, but after regular practice, I was able to do it. I just wanted to share this information with you. That is the thing.
Thank you very much, because that information gives me a lot of boost. That really that was the objective. Actually, you can also purchase this book called Bhagavat Ratnamala. I'm not sure whether you already have it. Bhagavat Ratnamala, and this will help you memorize these verses, because only the selected verses are compiled in this book. It's a small book.
It is with me. It is with me, Prabhuji. I have already purchased.
Okay, yeah, that is good. So
I
this
am
is
with that only.
the MRP written at the back is 80 rupees. So Tulsi Books published this. So devotees who are developing this taste for memorizing verses, this is a very good book to help. So you can continue to memorize page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, like that. You can in a sequence you can continue to recite them. So that is very good, Prabhuji. Very nice. Okay, now we go to Manish ji.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes. Nityam nirikshimānānaṁ yaddapi dvarakokasam
Na.
na vitruptayanti hi drusha shriyo dhamangam achyutam.
Excellent, excellent, Prabhu. Very nice. Yes. Okay.
So nityam is regularly or always. Nityam nirikshimānānaṁ is when we look to the Lord. Yeah. Yaddapi is although, in spite of. Yeah. Dwarakokasam, that is the inhabitants of Dwarkadish. And we are never satisfied, that is Truptiyanti. Whenever we see the Dusha is the sight, not Truptiyanti, He Drusha, that is the sight. Shriyo is the beauties. Dhamangan, Dhama is the abode. Angam is the limbs of the Lord. So Dhamangan is all the body of the Lord is always infallible. Achyutam. Achyutam is the Lord. So this verse is spoken by Sutta Goswami, and whenever the Lord moved from Hastinapur to Dwarka, so whenever he used to walk on the roads of the Dwarka, all the people used to watch him. Yeah, and by watching him, they never got satisfied. Yeah, because every time they used to see the different newer body of the Lord, because they were the real devotee of the Lord. They had a desire, a full love. They had a lot of bhakti, and therefore they always used to see the Lord with different forms, and their eyes never got satisfied by watching the Lord. Yeah. So this is what is the moral of the shloka, that this Dwarkadish never got satisfied. And
Yeah, very nice, Prabhuji, very nice. There are minor, I would say few small corrections I may want to do it. Say you mentioned Shriyo Dhamangam Achyutam. So Dham Anga, Shriyo Dham Anga. So Anga means the limbs.
Correct.
And Dham actually here is coming for reservoir.
Okay.
Dham.
Okay.
Dham means like, for example, you can say the source. Shriyo Dham. Shriyo Dham. Shriyo means beauty, and Dham actually means reservoir of beauty.
Reservoir of beauty. Yeah.
Reservoir of beauty. Reservoir of beauty means, like, for example, if we want to use some water, then we go to a body of river, a body of water, say for example river, and then take some water from that river and use it for our purpose. So
correct.
In the river there is no dearth of, there is no scarcity of water. It is water, 24-hour supply, no stoppage. Completely, it is full of water. The water never, the water never drains out from a river or a ocean. So Shriyo Dhamanga, that means the limbs of the Lord is actually Shriyo Dham. Shriyo Dham. Shriyo Dham means it is a place which is beauty, only beauty.
Only beauty. Okay.
Only beauty.
Beauty.
Shriyo Dhamanga Achyutam. So
the reservoir of beauty.
Reservoir of beauty. Shriyo Dhamanga. His
Shriyo
limbs are
Dhama.
Shriyo Dham.
Okay. Okay.
Shriyo Dham. Like for example, Shriyo Dham could also be similar to, like we say, Himalaya. Alay means place. So Dham also means place.
Okay.
So Himalaya means place where the snow is there. So if you go to Himalaya, you will find snow everywhere.
Everywhere.
There is no scarcity of snow. So correct. Like that, the limbs of the Lord is Shriyo Dham. It is the reservoir of beauty. It is full of beauty. So Dwarka Vasi Nityam Nirikshamananam. Dwarka Vasis would regularly Niriksha, would regularly have darshan of the Lord, because they were Dwarka Vasis and the Lord was the king of Dwarka. Yadapi Dwarka Kasam. Yadapi, although the Dwarka Vasis would have regular darshan of the Lord, but still na vitrapyanti. But still na vitrapyanti. They will not feel satisfied. Because why? Because Shriyo Dhamangam Achyutam. Because Achyutam is Shriyo Dhamanga. His limbs are actually Shriyo Dham. So that is why they are never satiated. They would, specifically in the relationship with the ladies, it is mentioned Dwarkavasis, the ladies of the Dwarka. They would always like to have a look at the Lord again and again. So why it is mentioned? Because like Jivan Radha Prabhu also mentioned this point, mentioned in the purport, that in the material world we find things which are beautiful, but when we look at these things 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, 50 times, we get bored. Maybe a new car model has come which is really very nice, or new movie has come, or a new hero or heroine on the theater has come. So the hero, the heroine will continue to do a very good job or attract people's attention only for some time. Like we say in terms of governments also, anti-incumbency. Anti-incumbency means there is a BJP government for 15 years. Now anti-incumbency means now we are bored with these rulers. We need a new ruler. Just for change, we need a new ruler. Although they are doing good job, but just for a change, we need new people. So sometimes political parties, what they do to avoid anti-incumbency, they would change their own ministers, isn't it? But it is not the case with the Lord. There is no anti-incumbency. There is pro-incumbency always.
These all images get rubbed very fast. So the Lord image will always stay with us. Yeah.
Yeah. So because it is spiritual beauty, it is always attracting our attention. So very nicely covered by you. Thank you very much for taking all the effort. Okay, now we have okay, Jayamala Mataji is not ready with the memorization. She requested not to invite her. Anuradha Mataji is there with us. Anuradha Mataji, would you like to have you memorized the words? Would you like to recite?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah.
Tell me, Prabhu, what to do?
Okay, so we are doing Shloka memorization. This is the words.
Yeah.
So if you have memorized, you can also try it out.
No, Prabhu,
No.
I don't know.
No
exactly
problem. No problem.
what.
Don't worry. Okay.
So I have to tell now, Nityam, this one, Prabhu?
Yeah, you can read it. You can read it.
Yes, Prabhu, I'll read. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Nityam niriksamana yad api dvarakam na vitra prayanti hidrasha sriyo damanangnam achyutam.
Okay, good. Good try.
Just nice. I tried, Prabhu, that's all.
No problem. Okay, you try with me. I will recite and then you recite together with me.
Okay, Prabhu.
Nityam nirikshamananam.
Nityam nirikshamananam.
Yadapi dvarakaukasam.
Yadapi dvarakakasam.
Yadapi dvarakaukasam.
Yadapi dvarakaukasam.
Na vitrapyanti hidrashaah.
Na vitraprayanti hidrasha.
Na vitrapyanti hidrashaah.
Na vitrapayanti hidrasha.
Shriyo dhamangam achyutam.
Shriyo dhamanga achyutam.
Shriyo dhamangam achyutam.
Shriyo dhamanga achyutam.
Dhamangam.
Shriyo dhamangam.
Shriyo dhamangam achyutam.
Shriyo dhamangam achyutam.
Excellent. Very nice. Okay. Good.
Yes,
really appreciate your effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay. Now Rajneesh Prabhu also I know has the liking for reciting verses. So Rajneesh Prabhu, would you like to try it out?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nityam nirikshamananam yadpi dvarakokasam na vitrapyanti hidrisha jiyo dhamangam achyutam.
Very nice. आपका वॉइस में एक मेलोडी है which really attracts our heart.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And
प्रभु
we
जी
also
रजनीश प्रभु जी को बहुत बहुत बधाई। अनीता माता जी ने बहुत अच्छा दामोदर अष्टकम गाया।
अच्छा, ओके, चलिए आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई रजनीश जी।
Thank you.
आपने पोस्ट शेयर किया था एक जी। चलिए अब हम करतार प्रभु जी से भी पूछना चाहेंगे। करतार प्रभु जी, आप भी रिसाइट उच्चारण करना चाहेंगे? लगता है वो।
हरे कृष्ण।
हाँ प्रभु जी, आप करना चाहेंगे उच्चारण?
मेरा वो नया वास है, तो यहाँ पर जो कनेक्शन है
जी
इट्स नॉट रेगुलर।
ओके, चलिए कोई बात नहीं।
हाँ जी, तो ये टूटता रहता है, आता रहता है, जाता रहता है। पर फिर भी मैं आपकी आज्ञा का पालन करूंगा।
नहीं नहीं, आप बहुत बड़े हैं मेरे से जी, जैसे भी आप ठीक समझे जी। हाँ जी,
नहीं नहीं, व्हाई नॉट, नहीं। हाँ
बताइए।
जी। नित्यम निरीक्षमाणा घानाम यद्यपि द्वारकोकसाम
हम्म
न वितृप्यन्ति हि दृश
हम्म
त्रियो धामान्मच्युतमम्
धामांगम धामांगम अच्युतम।
धामंगम अच्युतम।
एक्सीलेंट, बहुत बढ़िया, वेरी नाइस। ओके,
थैंक यू
थैंक यू
गुरु
जी,
जी, ऑल
थैंक यू
सब आपकी कृपा है।
जी, धन्यवाद। शिवन
हाँ जी।
प्रभु जी, नना माता जी, आप में से कोई प्रयास करना चाहेंगे उच्चारण करने के लिए?
हरिओम। कौन सा, यही वाला?
यही वाला जी।
नित्यं निरीक्षमाणां यदपि द्वारकौ कस्मां निवित्यं नवृत्यं हि दृशा श्रियो दामांगम अच्युत्यम।
हाँ, अभी थोड़ा सा फ्लुएंसी का और स्कोप है इम्प्रूव होने का। मेरे साथ साथ गाइए। नित्यम निरीक्षमाणानाम
नित्यं निरीक्षमाणानां
यदपि द्वारकौकसाम
यद्यपि द्वारका कौस द्वारिका कौ
कोई बात नहीं। यदपि यदपि
यद्यपि
द्वार
द्वार
कौकसाम।
कौकसाम। ओके, इट्स नॉट द्वारका, इट इज द्वार
हाँ
द्वार कौकसाम।
हाँ,
ओके,
यदपि द्वार कौकसाम
यद्यपि द्वार कौकसाम
न वित्रप्यन्ति हि दृशाः।
न न वित्रन्ति हि दृशा।
वित्रप्यन्ति।
वित्रप्यन्त, या प भी है। न वित्रम वित्रप्यन्ति हि दृशा।
एक्सीलेंट। श्रियो धामांगम अच्युतम।
श्रियो दामांगम अच्युतम।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, बहुत सुंदर। फिर से मेरे साथ कहिए। नित्यम
नित्यं
निरीक्षमाणानाम
निरीक्ष्यमाणानां यदपि
यदपि। हाँ बोलिए
द्वार
बोलिए।
कौकसाम
हम्म,
नवृत्यप्यन्ति हि दृशां श्रियो दामांगमुच्यतम।
हाँ सुंदर सुंदर, पहुंच गए, गाड़ी पहुंच गई, दिल्ली पहुंच गई। अच्छा, नना माता जी भी गाना चाहेंगी? मैं देख रहा सुन रहा था वो बैकग्राउंड में कर रही थी प्रयास।
नित्यं निरीक्षमाणां यद्यपि द्वारकोकसां
हम्म,
न वितन्ति हि दृशा त्रियो दामांगमच्छुन्तम्।
अच्युतम, हाँ। वित्रप्यन्ति वित्रप्यन्ति।
वितन् न वृत्यन्ति हि
मैं
दृशा
बताता हूँ, रुके रुके।
त्रियो
वित्र
दामांग
वित्र वित्र
न वित्रपयन्ति
प्यन्ति प्यन्ति।
हि दशा।
हाँ, न वित्रप्यन्ति ही दृशा, न वित्रप्यन्ति ही दृशः।
न वितृपयन्ति हि दशा
हाँ, श्रियो धामांगम
श्रियो
अच्युतम।
दामगम
अच्युतम
दामांगम
अच्युतम
दमागम अच्युतम।
धामांगम अच्युतम। चलिए।
दामागम अच्युतम।
जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच इतना प्रयास करने के लिए। थैंक यू। चलिए
प्रभु जी,
आज।
एक मैं थोड़ा
हाँ
बताना
बोलिए।
चाहता था आपको।
हाँ बताइए।
तो एक्चुअली जो मैंने किया है, दामोदर अष्टक जो आप भेजा है,
हाँ जी।
वो एक भागवत रसिक ट्रुम करके एक संस्था है हमारी।
हाँ हाँ
तो उनके चेयरमैन है जयश्री पेरीवाल।
हाँ हाँ
ये उनकी आवाज में गाया हुआ है।
हाँ हाँ
और ये भागवत रसिक ट्रुम जो है, भागवत के डिफरेंट डिफरेंट श्लोक अपने जो है स्त्रोत्र, उनका पठन करवाते
अच्छा अच्छा, चलिए, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत सुंदर जी। भागवत का
ये मैं
जितना पठन पाठन हो उतना अच्छा है।
मैं
कोई
क्या
भी
सबको
पुस्तक
पता
जो
लग
है,
जाएगा थोड़ा।
हाँ, कोई भी पुस्तक है, कोई भी ग्रंथ है, वो वास्तव में उसको संरक्षित करने का सबसे उत्तम तरीका है कि उसका उपयोग जो है वो नित्य रूप से किया जाए, तो वो स्वयं ही संरक्षित रहती है। तो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है। बहुत बहुत संस्थाएं ऐसी हैं जो भागवत के रसिक हैं और कर रहे हैं। बहुत अच्छा प्रयास है जी। मेरी शुभकामनाएं उनको जी। तो समापन की ओर बढ़ते हैं। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू श्रीमद् भागवतम, ऑल ग्लोरीज टू श्रील प्रभुपाद। प्रश्न के लिए अभी समय नहीं है, तो चर्चा को यहीं समाप्त करेंगे।